Good morning campers and welcome back to the channel, and you are joining me from the Peak District. We are parked up on a hill. This was a sweet park up that I stayed at last night near Longstone in the Peak District. That's just down there, but as you can see there's just loads of fog in, very misty this morning, but we would have a sweet view else, but we're in the clouds. But yeah, awesome little park up. On this little lane there was more parking a bit further up. Quite a few campers up here, but I decided on this one last night. There was a motorhome there, obviously I'm here. There was a van there, and Postman Pat was chilling out down by the Peak District bush there. But yeah, sweet park up for the night. We had a good sleep. I feel refreshed. And yeah, we're going to carry on our little adventure, a little road trip in the Peak District today. We're going to head a little bit further deeper north into the Peak District, and yeah, we'll see what the day brings. But first of all, we need to nip to a pet shop because young puppy there who's hiding in the back, I forgot to bring his flexi lead. We've only got his little short lead, so we need to get my flexi lead so we can do a bit of running about. But that's going to be our first mission this morning, and then after that we'll do a bit of exploring around the Peak District, and then later on this evening we'll have to find another sweet park up for the night. But this is a pretty good one. We got the meat wagon all fired up now, and I brought my Vitomin power station on this camping trip, and I'm trying out the car charger. Now my other power station, the All Powers, when I get it on the car charger I normally get 50 watts in, and this is drawing in 113. So yeah, we're on 89%. I'm going to do a bit of driving about today and see how much charge we can get in that. That is, yeah, over twice the speed of my old power station. Yeah, that's good when we're on the move. Just hopefully I don't melt the cable. But anyway, let's get moving. That's a pretty sweet rig. It's a shame there's no nice views this morning with all this mist. So 1 minute we're on the top of open countryside, and now we're going through this scenic bit of woodland. Very nice, very nice. I just drove past a village called Foolo. Ah, pity the Foolo. Cool name. Vafankulo. Ah, pity the Foolo. The mist is starting to lift now, and it's turned into another beautiful day. The sun is back out, sheep are in the field, and all's good. All's good. It's doing a little bit of driving around the Peak District country lanes. We're actually nipping out of the Peak District. We're heading to Sheffield quickly to go to Pets at Home to get a dog lead, and then we'll whip back into the Peak District. Just having a little in and out fun. Bit of in and out fun today while we're on our little dog in the bush adventure. So the mission for a new flexi lead is complete. We also did a bit of shopping at Aldi. So we got a new flexi classic made in Deutschland for the puppy in a rouge colour. I've also got dinner for tonight and lunch and a couple of cheeky juices for later on. So we're good now, so we can just spend the rest of the day exploring, dog walking, and not have to worry about finding a shop later on. But we are back in the Peak District National Park, and we are heading to Ladybower Reservoir. We're going to have a little bit of a wander around today, taking a little view of the reservoir. We've arrived at Ladybower Reservoir. It's just there. There is parking half a mile on the right at Heatherdene, but you have to pay for that. I managed to snag a free little park up on the side of the road. This is the A6013. Oh, puppy's loving life. Got his new flexi lead. We're all good. All good. Nice bit of fresh country air. Still don't like cars. The Ladybower Dam, swimming, open fires, barbecues, camping, overnight parking, climbing wall, or plug hole, or drones, not allowed. Fly fishing, paddle sports, dog walking, walking trails are allowed. Ladybower Reservoir can hold up to 27,870 megalitres. That's 6.1 billion gallons. Let's have a little look. Oh wow, there is the pluggo. It's got no water cascading in it today, but that is quite the sweet view. Very dramatic. A little bit of a mist over the reservoir. Some people down there having a picnic and reading a book. Nice, all is calm. Very calm. A couple of people out there fishing right in the middle of the reservoir. Beautiful views. You can just hear the water right down there. There's like a little waterfall or something down there. Bit of rocky terrain. I feel a bit of heat of the sun as well. A bit of heat. Spring is springing. Very nice. Puppy's enjoying himself. Having a good sniff. Having a good sniff in your pup. Loving his new flexi lead. Bit of puppy. Look at that. And a little sniff of the Derbyshire foliage. There's his vitality. I didn't realise there's two plug holes. Another one this side as well. 24 metres in diameter, and take water through the Towel Bay to join the River Derwent. So that's what it looks like when it's in full flow. But today, nice and calm. There's a couple of ducks there just standing on the rim of the plug hole. Let's have a look at this little vantage point. It's exciting, isn't it, puppy? Where you gone? It's exciting. Operational asset, keep out. Danger of death, no climbing on reservoir infrastructure. Oh wow. Let's see how far we can get that little, let's get our little selfie stick out. A little bit of an extended view. Can you see down there? That's a fair size though, 24 metres wide. You won't want to fall down there, duckies. Oh, that's cool. Well, we are back in the meat wagon. Puppy's had a good walk. We're actually going to have a little drive now along Snake Pass. Have a bit of a scenic drive, and then find somewhere to park up for a spot of lunch. And then Puppy can have a little snoozy pause. Oh, and I've probably done about 45 minutes worth of driving today, and that's up to 96%. That's coming in at 115 watts. That is very good. We're nearly back to full again. So we are about to join the A57 heading towards Manchester, the Snake Pass. It's supposed to be a very scenic route. I'm not sure if I've driven down here before. I may well have done in the past, but heck it, let's give it a go. Get some nice scenic views when we got a sweet, clear blue sky. 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. Nice chill drive. Now this section of road reminds me of a bit in Germany going from the Nürburgring to Bad Münstereifel when I was there last summer. Very nice scenic drive. The temperatures are a bit better here because when I was there last year it's like 38 degrees and it weren't fun in the mobile greenhouse. This is definitely more acceptable. Check out that little church up on the hill there. Beautiful, look at that for a bit of countryside. Looks a lot like Snowdonia down there. I can imagine this would be quite the busy route during the summer months. Oh. Check out that view down there. Wow. So there's been a bit of a landslide. Oh dear. So we're now driving through a bit of snake forestry woodland. A bit of snake pass bush. It's looking a little prickly out there. Looking quite prickly. Very nice drive, I must admit. One minute you're down in a little valley, next you're up a mountain in deep in some bush. It's quite nice. Very alpine. Well, the old meat wagon has made it to the summit of a snake pass. Let's pull over. There you go, campers. We have made it to the very top of Snake Pass. It's definitely quite sparse, but well, I think it's a good place to stop to have a bit of lunch, just on the side of the road. It's quite windy as well. It's been fun. Puppy's enjoyed it. He's fast asleep. He don't care. He's out for the camp. There you go, campers. Very barren up here. Very vintage. But that is a fun drive. Definitely recommend the Snake Pass A57. See, they're loving it. They're enjoying it. Even in your Hyundai. Fun for all the family. So on the lunch menu today, we're going to start off with a juice. We've got an alcohol-free Swedish cider. That has been sat in my cool box since, I think, November when we was down in Dorset, so we may as well drink that. Strawberry and lime alcohol-free cider. And then we got some sweet chili chicken skewers. Going to have a little nibble on a few of them. 17 grams of protein per 100 grams. So, yep, that's 100 grams in there. And for the main course, we've got a chicken tomato basil topped pasta with a mayonnaise and a tomato dressing with a million ingredients. So that should be a gooey slop for this afternoon. So the lunch has been consumed, and the cheeky non-alcoholic cider is all right actually. It's quite nice. Quite a nice drop, not too sweet. Nice strawberry and lime flavouring. Perfect when you're on the go up the Snake Pass. So I'm going to finish off my cheeky non-alcoholic cider, and I think we'll move on a little further. So we are now descending down the other side of the Snake Pass, and in the very distance, in a haze, I can see a city landscape. I believe that's Manchester. I can see the big skyscrapers, so it's like proper rural countryside. Lovely hills, and then modern cityscape. Quite a sweet contrast. There's a sheep there. And we are now driving through Glossop, where the diesel is 150.9 a litre. That diesel price is shooting up rather quick due to the Iran conflict. Not good when you're on the travels in the meat wagon. You're supposed to be going to Europe next month. I was actually watching some posts in Germany and in Italia, and apparently over there now the fuel is up to over €2 a litre. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. If these prices increase any more, this could be a bit of an issue for my European road trip. Could be a problem. Molto expensive. Anyway, while we're still in England, let's enjoy the beautiful views of a Nissan Serena and a nice quaint stone bricked building high street. It's very nice. There's a little clock tower up there as well. Just watch they don't get hit by lightning, you know. 1.21 gigawatts and all that. Right, so we're carrying on our little adventure through the Peak District. We're going to be heading to the Castleton area. Have a little drive through Winnats Pass. and maybe have a little sit down for a while, chill out, and then we'll look for somewhere to park up for this evening. While we've still got plenty of daylight. And there's a horrendous smell of horse manure. Must be in the countryside. Oh, well, campers, it is a couple of hours later. We stopped off at Blue John Cavern. We're not far from Winnats Pass. We had a little snooze. He's having another snooze. We had a snooze, then went for a little walk, and then Puppy's had another snooze. So yeah, we're just sitting in the van. It is 4:15. We've got to think about finding somewhere to park up for the night. This is a little lane that goes down to Blue John Cavern. You can camp here. Still may do. It's a pretty sweet spot. But we had a little walk down to the end of this lane, and I spotted another park up in the view. So I want to go and check that out. Bottom of Winnats Pass, head to Castleton. There's a road that comes back and it's a dead end. And I did see some reviews on Park for Night, and it looks like a pretty sweet spot. So we're going to go and check that out shortly. We'll have a little scenic drive through Winnats Pass. See what we think of that park up down the bottom of the road. And if it's no good, we can always come back here, because there is plenty of parking here. The main road is up there, so we're slightly off the beaten track. There has been a bit of traffic coming down here. This is at the minute plan B, so this is a fallback option, but we're going to have a little hunt down for another park up. So yeah, let's venture on and find a spot for tonight. I've got some photos from 1991, and I'm all the way up there. When I was young and fit, ran up there no problem at all. I'm pretty sure back then you could use to stop here. You could park up down here, but I don't know, may have been wrong. Unless we walked all the way up, I can't remember. Long time ago. It's quite busy. Just coming up to a bit of rush hour traffic. Really beautiful bit of scenery. It's the first time I've driven through Winnats Pass in the old meat wagon. Well, VW drove it in way back. I'm so sad. There we go. We have done it. Yeah, so basically anywhere down here we can park up and have a sweet view of the valley. Now the park up I was thinking of was further down, but it is the same part of this road. Okay. So I think this should do us for tonight. Yeah, a little bit further up you got a little dead end. See, somewhere down here would be pretty sweet, out of the way. All depends on phone signal. Where I was parked before, we had full signal. I'm not sure about up here. We'll have a little check in a second, but look, all these spaces down here we can park. So when I was on the top of that hill, I could see some park ups right down the very end. Take your pick. Yeah, so I was all the way up there and I could spot that little silver Mazda. Be a pretty sweet spot here, but I need to check for phone signal, so I'm going to assess the phone signal situation, and if we're all good, I think down here will be alright. Should be a bit more sheltered than up there, but I didn't mind that spot either. So but anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit when I've made an executive decision. Well, campers, we have phone signal. Castleton's just there, and we have a pitch for the night. hard standing on Old Mamtor Road, and we are right by Speedwell Cavern. It's just over there. There's Winnats Pass, which leads down to Castleton, and I believe this is called Hope Valley. What a sweet little park up. I'll tell you another thing, when I was a kid, I remember we hiked all the way up that way. I don't think I'll be doing that today with my arthritis, unfortunately. I'm getting old and I'm in a lot of pain. But that's going to be a pretty decent park up, hopefully. A few campers down there. Motorhomes knocking about. There's been quite a few cars coming past, so we'll see how noisy it gets later on. But I've got quite a level pitch, and I've got phone signal. All is good, nice and peaceful. Apart from the odd vehicle driving past. Well, it's 5:05, and I thought while the night is still young, we'll have a cheeky Jewish. Cheeky Jewish, I got a mojito, flavoured cocktail, an expertly fused, ready to drink cocktail. And it's only 3.4%, so quite a mild one. There you are. Chin chin. Very minty, very minty. Oh, it's got a little tart kick to it. It's quite nice, but it's quite laid back on the alcohol content. Quite nice. Just when we're sitting here enjoying our view of the Derbyshire countryside, deep in the Peak District. Puppy's asleep, so yeah, we're here for the night. But anyway, cheers. Good health. So, upon reflection, beautiful spot. Obviously, Winnats Pass there, Speedwell Cavern. But, a little bit boggy. It's a little bit boggy at the side of the meat wagon. Yeah, that's no good. I need to get Puppy in and out, so I think what I might do is just back up a little bit. Just around about here. That's a bit better than that boggy mess. Anyway, let's get it moved back a little bit. Yeah, somewhere around about there will do. Just fine. That'll do the trick. That's a bit better. Not brilliant, but yeah, it's definitely better than just there. Oh, Puppy's having his dinner. It looks like we got a VW parked behind us, a little bit further back. It's going to get dark outside now, and yeah, I need to get the van into stealth mode. Puppy's having another sleep. He's had his food. He's had some Josh. Yeah, he's tucked away for the night. I've been editing the video. I had a little sneaky peek of tonight's dinner there. Just a little sneaky peek, getting some meat up to room temperature. So I'm going to get the van into stealth mode. I think that VW behind me, let's have a look. I think it drove off. I can't really see it. Yeah, I don't think it's there anymore. I think they went. Maybe they didn't like the pitch. Maybe they didn't like the cut on my jib. I don't know. Right, back curtains are closed. I need to close all the other curtains and get into stealth mode and yeah, chill out for the evening. Oh, well, campers, this is cosy. We've got the heater on. It's dropped down to about 11 degrees earlier, and it's just nipping back up to about 13. It was getting quite chilly in here, so I had to put the heater on. Puppy's having a snooze. We're in full stealth mode. All is good. I've got my mood lighting on, and I'm getting hungry. It's 7:05, a little peckish, so we're Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a munch now, so let's show you what we got for tonight. So this is tonight's spread. A few leftovers from yesterday's camp. We've still got some cherry bakewell tarts left. Got some roasted salted cashew nuts, like a mouthful of nuts. We still got a jam and cream donut left. And yesterday we had some yogurt rainbow coleslaw and a bit of house salad, which is starting to go on a turn. So we need to use them up. And today I bought a rump steak. I fancied a bit of a beefy protein hit. I was actually going to get some burgers. I was in Aldi and I think it was the ultimate burgers were £4 now. £4. They used to be like £3 for two. £4. Then you got to buy burger buns and cheese, and then a bit of rump steak was like just over £4. So I was like, yep, I'm getting some steak instead. So yeah, we got a bit of rump, we got a bit of yogurt rainbow coleslaw, a bit of shallot, we've got some brown sauce, we've got some nut action going on, we've got some jammy creamy goodness, we've got a cherry bakewell because bakewell's just down the road. Well, I just wanted to say I had these this morning and they are mightily fine. They are very nice. There's quite a lot of filling inside them. In this day and age they're normally quite sparse. The Belmont biscuits, jam and cream, Viennese fingers are very nice, finger licking good. And then to wash the fine rump steak down, we've got a Birra Nipelli. That's the selection for tonight. So I think the next thing we need to do is put a bit of heat to that 21-day matured rump steak meat. Oh yeah. Right, so we've seasoned the rump steak with a bit of salt and pepper. So let's get ready for the money shot. Oh yeah, campers. We've got a smoking hot ridge monkey. Oh, listen to that, campers. Look at the size of that slab of meat. It's quite a thin cut of rump, so it's probably going to take barely a couple of minutes each side. And as always, we'll rest the meat as long as we cook it for. So I've got the sunroof open, the ventilation. Any goings on out there? Any dog in action? Yeah, it's all good, all good. Nobody's queuing up for a portion of meat in the evening outside the meat wagon. Oh, that smells damn good. Right, let's sear it both sides quickly. Oh, look at that, campers. Smelling good already. Smelling very good. I've been craving a bit of meat all day. It's going to be nice. I think we should crack open a beer now. So I think after a hard day dogging around the Ladybower Reservoir, a cheeky Italian style beer is definitely well needed. So yeah, salute compagios. Oh, that's hit the spot. That's the nectar, campers. That's the nectar. Let's keep an eye on the steak. So there you go, campers. Got some rainbow yogurt coleslaw. We got a bit of rump steak, 21-day matured, smothered in a bit of Daddy's brown sauce and a house shallot, seasoned with a bit of salt, pepper, vinegar, and a bit of brown sauce. Brown sauce on salad, I'm telling you, it's nice, it's nice. But anyway, that is food fit for a champione. My mouth is watering. My mouth is watering. Right, I'm going to get stuck into it because I'm hungry. Well, after yesterday's camp, we can straighten the camera up a bit, and it was nice not having the gas stove trying to slide off the kitchen unit where we was parked at a bit of an incline. But today, no, all is good. We're going to be enjoying a bit of this rump steak. So yeah, bless the food that we're about to consume in my mouth. A fine bit of rump steak. Man, it smells good. Puppy is asleep. He's not even batting an eyelid. So have we done with that? We got it a little bit medium, a little bit. It's quite hard. This is a thin bit of steak, but yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, good health, campers. Well, as a bit of rump steak goes out of Aldi for like £4, that is Pretty nice bit of steak, nice and beefy. Shame it's a bit thin, but tastes good and well needed after our big adventure today. Cheers. Yep, that's been demolished. That was, I could eat that again, ain't gonna lie. I could eat that, especially the steak. That steak was pretty darn good. Considering it was only like £4.15 out of Aldi. That was a good bit of steak. Nice flavoursome piece of meat. Meat Manifesto, gold seal of approval. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck into this ice cold beerer. Well, campers, I think there's a couple of... We've got some boy racers flying up and down the road. I've just been outside, let the puppy out for a pee. It's very windy out there, really windy. The wind picked up all of a sudden. It's very misty as well. I can see the cars coming down Winnats Pass. I can see like the headlights. But man, it's windy out there. It is 10 to 10. I've been doing some more video editings. Yeah, I've been literally just been doing that for the last few hours. Run out of beer, so I'm on the lemonade. My last bit of beer, I made a bit of shandy out of it to spread it out a bit. But yeah, just editing a video. I'm going to try and get that uploaded before I go to bed, so that can upload through the night. And what's it? Thursday, Friday. So this is yesterday's video that I want to be on YouTube tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to get that sorted out tonight. Puppy's been a little bit mischievous tonight. He's awake. He's awake. Keeps trying to chew cables and stuff. So he's not as... You've had too much sleep today. You had too much sleep. Been a very lazy puppy today. I know you're wide awake. So I'm going to watch YouTube for a little bit. And hopefully these boy racers that just flew past don't mess around tonight. But maybe we'll have to put earplugs in. We'll see. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back when I'm about to slip into bed. But not quite yet. I'm not tired yet. I'm not tired. Nor's McPuppins. He's not tired either. I'm already in the meat sack. I've already slipped into the meat sack. Puppy's asleep. I'm tired. So, yeah, we're going to hopefully have a decent night's sleep. I'll get earplugs ready just in case any boy racers start coming back, but I ain't heard nothing for a while. I did hear them cars go quite a while ago. I'm going to catch some Z's. If we have any issues for the night, I'll be sure to grab the camera and get some footage. But hopefully all goes well. We'll catch you guys in Das Morgen. I'll see you on the flip side. Good morning, campers. It's raining. The rain woke me up. 7:04 AM. Weren't expecting that. I did hear it rain at about 4 this morning for a bit. Hammered down, woke me up. Fell asleep, and it's just started again. I've been hearing a squeaking noise. I was thinking, is it McPuppins? But no. He's asleep. And I was like, is there a mouse in there? I was like, no, I don't want a rodent in there. You know, it's a little birdie on the wing mirror. Very cute. Come in, little birdie. Yeah. So anyway, looks like we've got a new pet. Another new pet on this trip. This rain is quite hefty. This is gonna ruin my plans. We weren't supposed to have this much rain coming down at all when I checked the forecast before I left. But it is England, and this is what we have to deal with. One day sunny, next day rain. One day sunny, next day rain. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself a caffeinated beverage, a piping hot caffeinated beverage, and get my shizzle together. Well, McPuppins is having a pee. We've had a little break in the rain. There's a few vans parked up that lane all the way up. Oh, I can see them all the way down there as well. There's a few campers here. There's a few. Puppy's making the most of the Peak District foliage. Let's have a look at the Winnats Pass. Looking very dramatic this morning. I think this is an overflow car park. Oh. Yeah. I always thought, even when I was a kid, that hill up there, the little tip of it looks like a nipple. Looks like a nipple. I always thought it was like a volcano or something. That's the view from the other side of the road. And then this field we got sheep. We got sheep oil. Bit of sheep action. Can't see that bird. It keeps landing on my mirror. Look, it's been pooing. Little birdie's been pooing on my mirror. So you can see the camper vans parked all the way down the road there, the other side of that field. And that's where we were parked. So this is inside the Speedwell, well, I say overflow car park. And there's a view of Winnats Pass on a moist, very moist morning. Bit of sheep action going on there. Very nice. Puppy's not impressed with the moisture today. Not impressed at all. With a scenic backdrop behind me, I think we're going to end this video here. This little road trip is coming to an end. We've had a couple of days in the Peak District. The weather is turning for the next few days. Rain and cold. Not much fun for little puppy at the minute, so we're gonna head back home. It's Friday, so yeah, we're gonna try and miss the weekend traffic, the crazy Friday traffic. But yeah, it's been a good little couple of days in the Peak District. Had some beautiful blue skies, but obviously now it's gone a little moist. It's turned, but you know, we've had some sweet park ups last night. No issues at all. I slept through the night. Obviously a bit of rain woke me up this morning, but we've had some good food, had some good adventures, done a lot of walking. Puppy is not impressed with this weather at all. What are you doing to your harness? There were some good walks with the puppy. He's enjoyed his little camping experience. Slept through both nights, pretty much all the way through, chilled out. So I hope you've enjoyed the little road trip to the Peak District. It's been good fun, been nice. And yeah, we're going to be heading back to the Manifesto homestead now. So if you enjoyed our little camping trip, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to my second channel, The Daily Meat, where I record more of a vlog, day-to-day's goings on. And yeah, The Daily Meat. And also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, The Meat Manifesto. And yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.